Today we're going into unit number 420, which is where he had his recording studio. He had a basketball floor in his kitchen and many others. Come on in.
Welcome.
Hello, Joy.
Hi.
Thanks for having us today.
Thank you for coming by.
All right, tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm Joy Baresel. I'm the owner of Engel & Volkers. It's a luxury international real estate brokerage that just opened in Oklahoma City, and I'm the listing agent on this beautiful unit at the Hill.
So when we first walk in, one of the things we notice is this huge grand opening. It's just an atrium lobby-like setting with intricate woodwork at the top. But this particular room has an interesting story behind it, is that right?
It does. So when Kevin Durant bought this property, he combined it with the unit to the east, and this entire 3,700 square foot unit was a recreational side of the property. So this room that we're in right now was a theater with seating that was stadium seating, where they would premiere movies before they were even released in the theater. So this whole unit was just about entertaining, having fun, working out, and sharing time with friends.
All right, awesome. So if I'm not mistaken, this wall right here begins the other unit.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this unit over here was connected through a doorway, or what was the?
Yes, there were a couple doorways where they were connected, and that whole unit was where they had their kitchen, their living room, all of the daily, normal, single-family home features. So
cool.
Then it was connected here. This room was the theater, and if you want, I can show you the now kitchen, what it used to be. So obviously, originally it was a kitchen. When Kevin Durant bought it, he had the entire kitchen taken out. He had some unique flooring put in, which I can give you a sneak peek of in a minute. But this room was the pool hall. So he actually did have basketball floors put in here, and a pool table, sports videos. Now it's this gorgeous kitchen with waterfall island, huge range, pot filler, gas, all of the things people would want in a normal home with a kitchen. And it's really neat because it also has the fireplace and TV, a place to hang out, another place to eat. Really beautiful design. Jackie Irwin was the one that designed both of the units. She had a huge thing to tackle, taking these two properties and turning them back into single units. So she redid both units, previously sold the unit to the east, and this one is still available.
Okay, so we're on the second floor right now?
Second floor now. So there's a 2-car garage on the first level, and that's where I would like to show you the basketball flooring that used to be in this room.
Cool, let's check it out. Wow, okay.
So here we go. This is the basketball floor itself that was in the kitchen. And check out the signature.
Heavy. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, get a good shot of that. Yeah, so you can feel it's actual, NBA flooring. I mean, that's great. So this was in the where the kitchen was, but the kitchen wasn't there.
Yes.
It had been converted into kind of like a rec room.
Yes, so there was a pool table in that room instead of a kitchen, and you can see the NBA logo right there at the bottom of the floors.
Excellent. And these, I guess, are souvenirs that are included with the home.
No.
No? Okay. Well, they may be on eBay soon. Who knows?
There you
So
go.
watch out for it.
One thing that is really neat about the Hill is they have a building called Town Hall, and it's in the center of all of the units. It has a beautiful pool with a waterfall feature, an indoor and outdoor kitchen.
Well, let's head on up. It looks like there's a beautiful balcony to go see.
The stairs or the elevator with special code?
The stairs or the elevator?
The elevator has glass windows in it, which I think is really cool.
Nice.
And I've never seen one that had a security panel to take the elevator up.
What would be the reason for that? Like, just
Well, if you're an NBA star, you want to, of course, have exclusivity, especially if you're having other famous people over.
so they can only go up to certain floors with their passcode or whatever. Wow. Now, what was in here? Talk to me a little bit about what's going on here. I feel like this floor is rubber.
Yes, so this is where all the workout happened for Kevin Durant, and this makes a really great gym for any home buyer. A unique feature that, again, that I haven't ever seen in one of the units down here is that it has a huge wet sauna and dry sauna.
So this is the wet sauna?
Yes.
Okay, so he would have sat over here.
Yes.
And
Totally.
This is it.
Isn't this amazing?
Wow.
So, I'm sure it's all about being ready for the game. So he had
Yep.
everything he needed to do that.
So
here.
what's the purpose of a sauna? Is it just to like detox, or what's the...
Yeah, and I think soften the muscles and
Huh. Wow. An
there's
incredible...
speakers in here too though, so he didn't go without his music anywhere.
Huh. Wow. Oh, then I see the drawing
Yeah,
on the floor
this was basically the cabinet with all of the sound equipment was here, and it ran throughout the house from this cabinet.
there. Huh. So this is where you could change the songs and stuff or whatever. That's great.
And then that's storage.
Awesome.
And then the dry sauna is right here in the bathroom, so you could jump in here, take a shower, do the dry. I don't know how to turn the light on in there.
It's a dark sauna.
It's a dark sauna.
Let's see. Who knows? I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so if you don't want to get in the wet sauna, you get in the dry sauna.
Yeah, I don't really know the science behind it.
I think maybe the dry sauna would take your sweat away faster, maybe? Who knows?
No idea.
And then the shower, you could shower off after you finish
I have
sweating.
no idea what that space was for. I think it's so strange, but...
So this is not the master bedroom.
No, the master is on the next floor. So this was essentially his, is it called the green room? No, I don't know. This was his press room. So this,
tell me the story of this table.
Yeah, so this is a solid marble table, and the only way to get it up the flights of stairs was to take out this window entirely. So they took out the window and used a crane to bring in this beautiful desk for his press conferences. So it stays with the property. Lucky buyers get this gorgeous table.
So what do you mean by press conferences?
So anytime he had any media interviews, he didn't have to go, down to any kind of news channel or whatever. He could just walk into this room, and it was all
It seems
set up.
like this table's really low to the ground.
I
I feel like it's very low. Does this
I'm
not
not
feel like a
sure.
low table?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Just don't have, I don't know.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah,
So we think some contracts may have been signed there, maybe?
possibly.
Potentially? Okay.
Never know.
And this is the spare bedroom then?
Yes, spare
Cool.
bedroom.
Got the wall outlets in the floor, so if you've got a bed here or anything, you can run that stuff or whatever you want to set up. There's obviously plenty of outlets too along the wall. And this has got the built-in sound system in here too. It's great.
And then the next story has the balcony, which is
Beautiful.
nice.
Now this is, so the masters, we're heading to the master
Yeah,
now.
master's on the top floor.
And this was also originally where the recording studio was at, is that correct?
Absolutely. So just to the south.
So up here, the third floor of Kevin Durant's house, there was a recording studio which featured artists like Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yes.
It's an amazing story here unfolding in Oklahoma City, guys.
This was the recording studio, and actually they
Big sliding glass
entirely
door.
took out the balcony because they didn't need it. It became part of the recording studio. So
What
this
do you
was a
mean?
huge project. They incorporated the balcony somehow. So when the Irwins purchased the property, they had to rebuild the balcony. Because they needed it sound tight. They had 12-inch deep walls to do the soundproofing. I mean, the best recording equipment. If you're having Beyonce over, you
Right.
need to have the best. So
That's right. Interesting.
you have obviously downtown, midtown. So you're in the heart of everything here. And this is the master. So really, really nice size and a beautiful master remodel that Jackie did.
Cool. Can we take the elevator down?
Yes.
We'll close this. Ta-da! Come on in.
We can all fit.
All right. So, Beyonce and Jay-Z and Kevin Durant were riding in this elevator together to go record a song.
This is the best.
Oh, I'm right behind you over there. Me.
Thank you for coming.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Oklahoma City Real Estate Show, where we visited Kevin Durant's once beloved home here in Oklahoma City. If you would like to know more information about this home, Joy, tell them how they can find out more.
Yes, go to joyhomesok.com, or you can give us a call always at 405-826-7465.
Make sure to click that subscribe button only on OKC Real TV.